There's only so many zeros in your bank account before you start buying incredibly dumb stuff that costs insane amounts of money. How does a $213,000 shirt sound? Yeah, rich people buy a lot of dumb stuff. So today, I'm going to remind myself I'm incredibly poor and I'm a huge loser by counting down the 10 most expensive dumb things bought by rich people. 10 dumbest things millionaires bought. Number 10. Costly cell phones. Cell phones have become a necessity in today's world, be it through surfing the web or using them to call friends and family. Basically, everyone and their dog has one. Just in billionaire fashion, of course, you got to take that over the top too, and what better way to do that than to create a $15 million iPhone. This random businessman from Hong Kong's iPhone 5 is absolutely covered in gold and diamonds. Not just any diamonds, but an extremely rare 26-karat black diamond. As well, I'm not joking, he literally used that as his home button. Going even further than that, he uses rare white diamonds to line the outer casing in the Apple logo. Number 9. $3.2 million collar. You could have all the fame and fortune in the world, but if you can't share it with someone like a dog, is it really worth it? Okay, yeah, I'll be specific, but let's be real. Dogs are man's best friend for a reason, and what better way to spoil them than a $3.2 million collar? Yeah, with 1,600 hand-placed diamonds, this collar is sure to make your dog an absolute icon. Where it isn't covered in diamonds, it's blinged out with 18-karat white gold, and the strap is made from literal crocodile leather. The senior editor of Forbes even called it the Bugatti of dog collars. Number 8. Supercars. Supercars are a pretty average thing for billionaires to own. I mean, who wouldn't want to buy a new Lambo or Ferrari if you had infinite money? This century is taking that whole idea and pretty much cranking it to an entirely different level. Owned by the Saudi prince, Amir, this particular vehicle is a Mercedes SL 600 worth an estimated $4.8 million. Since the prince was reported by Forbes as one of the top 10 richest people in the world, are we really surprised? $4.8 billion is probably what he uses as toilet paper when you're that rich. Number 7. Gold or diamond coated items. We've seen a few items on this list be coated in gold or diamonds already, so let's get a little crazy and talk about the solid gold bathroom. Located in Manhattan's Soho neighborhood, this is a master bath in a $12 million loft. Bathing tub, all gold mosaic tile, and then a mirrored ceiling. I can't even imagine spending this much cash on a bathroom. I mean, does it really make your showers, or more importantly, poops that much better? I mean, well, maybe the more I think about it. But seriously, how extra do you have to be to bathe in a golden tub? Like really, how do you even get to that point? Well, I guess we could always ask Mike Tyson, as he also picked up a solid gold tub, estimated around $2.2 million. Number 6. Dog mansion. I love my dog. I do a lot for my dog, but spending millions of dollars recreating a mansion just for my dog is definitely not something that would come to my mind. Here we have a purchase made by Paris Hilton, similar to that diamond dog collar from earlier. She is yet another rich person treating her puppies right. In fact, Paris had an entire separate mini mansion replica of her own mansion made just for all her dogs to chill in. It's pretty much a pimped out doghouse. It's even got furniture and dressers with little dog clothes in it. These dogs have it good. Number 5. Gold toilet. We've been over a good number of questionable golden purchases so far, but this one is even more odd than the bathtub, and I know it. Saying that out loud sounds crazy. In what world would you ever need a solid gold toilet and matching gold toilet paper? Jokes aside, I have zero idea what would possess anyone to buy a gold toilet. Like, how are you even using that to flex on people? It's like the icing on the cake. You've already shown everyone your massive house, and when they need to go to the bathroom, boom, golden toilet. Considering Kanye West actually has these in every bathroom in his and Kim's mansion, he must have some incredible poops. Okay, time to stop talking about poops, Tommy, come on. But why spend over $1 million on rolls of gold toilet paper? Like, doesn't that hurt your butt? Number 4. Writing names on island. Everybody's written their name in the sand at least once in their lives. It's funny and cool. Living the life of a billionaire, of course, you've got to take that idea to the extreme. This purchase was made by Hamad, a member of the ruling families of Abu Dhabi. Honestly, unlike other entries on this list, he's left his mark on the world. With this one, literally. Located on the island of Al-Futaizi, Hamad decided to have his name carved directly into the island. This massive carving is an insane 2 miles long and 1,100 yards tall. It's a lasting impression for sure. One of the things that helps it last is that rather than just being washed away by the tides, it was actually intentionally made with waterways to absorb the oncoming waves. Number 3. Art. Art is a really odd thing. Some things sell for hundreds of dollars that are beautiful. Then some works are considered abstract, like the banana taped to a wall which sold for $120,000. Unfortunately, that's not our number 2 entry, but it's comparable to what this spot actually goes to. This piece was made by artist Damien Hirst and is literally a stuffed tiger shark encased in formaldehyde, which is some kind of liquid. The shark itself was caught and sold to Hirst for about $8,000, but the labor required also cost him an additional $65,000. Here's the kicker. Compared to how much his piece of art sold for, the price he paid was chump change. Number 2. Gold button-up shirt. I totally understand loving gold, but this guy takes it to a whole nother level with his 22 karat gold button-up shirt. I love the bling, but man, I imagine how bad it must feel to ever get dirt on it. Not to mention the shirt weighs nearly 9 pounds, which is nearly the weight of 30 regular t-shirts. Number 1. Expensive pens. For our number 1 spot today, we've got the world's most expensive pen you'll never use. Made by jeweler Mont Blanc, the fountain pen is encrusted with an insane 4,810 diamonds. It's a limited edition item only produced at a rate of 8 per year and sold at $160,000 per pen. Considering that they only produce 8 of these a year, I assume they have to sell at least that many, which is still pretty insane, especially considering most people don't even handwrite things nowadays. In hindsight though, it would be kind of cool to sign a check for loads of cash with one of these, now that I think about it. Most American families are spending more than the average millionaire on groceries, every single month. Get this, the average monthly grocery expense for millionaires is $412, while a comparable non-millionaire American spends $647. That means non-millionaires spend about 57% more on groceries than millionaires. Let that sink in for a minute. When it comes to common beliefs about the millionaire lifestyle, pinching pennies on something as normal and everyday as groceries never comes to mind. Most of us probably imagine a designer-clad person shopping for organic everything at the highest-end grocery store in town. You know, the one that costs your whole paycheck? You might even be surprised that millionaires shop for their own groceries at all. But here's the truth, millionaires are just like us, normal people. They go to work, they grocery shop with coupons, and they even live on a budget, and we've got the research to prove it.